Okay, you know this for a fact?
Is that something you know, something you believe, or something you were told? Like,
yeah. We'll find out if that changes later. Well, I can't help but notice at some point her enemy has become our enemy. I guess that's how it is for now, so I decided to let it pass.
well, you did say you were helping her, so...
Yeah, you got lumped into this already.
Well, yeah, they used to be human. We've been over this.
Oh, or animals. Okay, yeah.
Or anything that wasn't a vampire.
Damn, you can just turn a table into a vampire?
Apparently.
Huh.
Can you turn a holy grail into a vampire?
God, that'd be a fucked up
I would like to
singularity.
turn my sentient holy grail rice cooker into a vampire, please.
You just know Ellie would find a way to fuck that up. Some kind of, like, vampire Halloween event.
Right?
As a result of mage... Ah, okay. Anything that has surpassed mortality in some way. So Zoken might have been a kind of vampire at that point.
Was he weak to sunlight?
He basically never left the mansion unless it was nighttime, as far as I know.
Did he drink human blood?
He might have. I'm not entirely sure what he subsisted on.
Does that make... Wait. Does that make Zelrich a dead apostle? He's immortal, right?
He's not weak to sunlight, as far as I know.
Right, but that's what, like, she's saying the people that became
I don't
immortal
know.
as a result of magecraft.
Well, he's a result of true magic, though. So he might be extending his lifespan in a way that dead apostles can't.
But was he immortal before he got access to true magic, or as a result of true magic? Because if he was immortal before that, it would have been as a result of magecraft.
I don't know his full story, so yeah, that's worth looking up. Okay. But that explains Carrie's dad's crazy experiments, and how that led to a dead apostle. Unnatural. So they're also flawed in some way, like they achieved imperfect immortality. Scary. What is that?
It's a rabbit?
Super strong.
A rabbit who's afraid of poison?
What
True
is
ancestors.
this?
Drink people's blood, no real weaknesses.
Exist.
Exist naturally. Super strong with a happy rabbit.
Yeah, happy bunny. Okay.
Okay, wait. This is an interesting distinction.
What's that?
Dead apostles drink human blood.
Ah.
True ancestors drink people's blood.
Yes, they could probably prey on dead apostles, too.
Or anything they consider a person.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, if they considered
Yeah.
a table a person, could they drink its blood?
I don't know.
Can they drink servants' blood?
I think they could. It would just be raw magical energy, but yeah, that'd probably work.
So we've got true ancestors, which are natural-born vampires. As well as dead apostles, which are humans who turned into vampires. I can't quite put my finger on it. Something about the story still seems fundamentally off to me.
Like how true ancestors even get created in the first place?
They're born. Well, I know that they're super strong.
Let's see. Turn into a swarm of bats, turn into mist. I think Alucard could turn into a wolf, too? I'm trying to remember my Castlevania lore.
I'm pretty sure it was pronounced Arucard. Thank you.
No, Castlevania, he's Alucard.
No, it's Arucard.
That's Helsing, the Helsing dub.
You know, like Dracula.
Yeah. Yeah. I question whether you even know the standard stuff.
Drink the blood of virgins, paralyze you with the glance, turn you into mist.
Oh yeah, Mr. Wolves, he knew about that, okay. Paralyzing glare, that really is just mystic eyes.
Drink the blood of virgins. No, that was just Carmilla.
No, Dracula, well, tried to get virgin blood when he could, I think.
paralyze you with just a glare. That's Medusa.
No, I think he had a paralyzing glare too.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure none of the Vlads have the ability to stun. Nor does Carmilla have the ability to stun.
I don't remember the novel, but it's been a long time.
Like, just checking Grand Order.
Yeah,
none of our vampires can just. None of them just have a stun.
Yeah, true. Then again, Vlad is missing a lot of abilities from the book.
Vampirism. Dead Apostle.
Okay. Is it? I didn't think that mattered in Fate lore.
Well, technically we're in a different universe.
Yeah, okay, fine. But still.
Fate takes place in a different like reality to Tsukihime.
Still. Apparently blood can tell whether you're a virgin or not.
Not truly immortal, still.
Hang on a sec. Remember dead apostles who weren't always flawed. Ah. Easier to kill. Still needs sustenance to function.
Okay. But just like you weak, pathetic humans, if they don't eat, they die.
Right. So the only form of death they're immune to is age, essentially. They can still starve to death and they can still be killed.
So
they might be even able to get sick and die. So
they made the worst wish to Shenron ever. Like, I've always been of the opinion that, like, everyone that was like, I must wish for immortality. No, you guys are stupid. What you want is not immortality. Because just because you're immortal doesn't mean you can't be killed.
And it doesn't mean you can't suffer.
Like,
as
what you actually want is invulnerability.
Or eternal youth.
I mean,
being immortal and young would definitely be better than being like an old man in
but
bed,
you're
unable
still
to die.
liable to be killed. And the problem with wishing for eternal youth is that depending on where the dragon defines youth, you have a limited cap on your abilities because of your age. Like, a 7-year-old will never, even if the 7-year-old has been a 7-year-old for like 70 years, they're never going to be as strong as someone in their 30s. It's just not possible.
I don't think he ages you down when you do that, generally, but...
Well, it depends. On what you ask. Like, right, are you 90 and asking for eternal youth? Because what's he going to do? Keep you 90 forever? I mean, I don't think so. And clearly, Shenron has shown many times that he just sort of...
He will fuck with you.
He will just fuck with people he doesn't like. So, like, oh, I'd like eternal youth. Okay, you are a toddler forever. Fuck you. Right? Like, so you definitely don't want to monkey's paw yourself into eternal youth. You don't wish for, immortality, because that's not what you want. What you actually want, so that you can fucking be super strong and never lose a fight, or at least never be dead.
Yeah, to never be killed by someone else, you want to be
invulnerability.
Yeah.
And to never lose a fight, well, I don't think you can actually wish for that.
I don't think you can.
Like,
at the end of the day, Zeno could kill you anyway.
Right, Zeno could just delete you from reality.
Yeah.
Not that Zeno existed at the time, but
I know. But
these
there's
days,
always something higher.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's above Zeno?
There's gonna be something.
Someday.
Super Zeno.
Zeno 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
It turns out Zeno is actually like Koenma to his dad.
Yeah. Oh god. Right. Yep, because they need to.
Yeah.
Important to know. So their body's fundamentally not ready for it. Yeah, Zoken was falling apart. Even trading bodies, his soul couldn't maintain immortality.
秩序を保てない。
Hmm.
それを補うためにはどうするか。
Right.
Well, he'd only been around for like 200 years at that point,
I
right?
think it was 3.
自分のような異常な
And he was
秩序
like-
がない正常
I
な
don't know if
秩
it
序
could
を
be
取り込んで
3.
失われていく
'cause-
I
秩
think
序
he
を
was
補完
pushing
していけば。
300.
Well, I mean, he was around for the first Grail War, but that was in like the 1800s. So, and then the fifth one was in 2004. So,
I thought he was around since Justicia, which was like 300 years ago.
well, Justicia was also the first Grail War, though. The first Grail War was in the 1800s, roughly.
Maybe.
Right?
I think he achieved immortality before that because to make the ritual. I don't remember.
Well, I mean, yeah, he might have already gone dead apostle, but at
Yeah.
the time of the first Grail War, wasn't he also kind of like the most ethical of the of them? Because
Yeah, he might not have lost.
He was
his mind
actually
yet.
like a pretty good dude for a mage back then.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone else was just like, I'm a mage. I just want to get to Akasha.
Yeah. Well,
And he had like
I'd
some
have to check-
morals about it at the time or
I'd have
whatever.
to check my timeline on all that, but yeah.
人間が食事に有機化合物を好むのと一緒。
I mean, he
Right.
clearly
So,
lost all those morals eventually, but
decay, yeah. So, for a while, they could certainly get those organic compounds from humans.
吸
They
血
just
鬼は
all
血
the
液から
parts they need to
その
sustain their
正常な遺
body,
伝情
blood,
報やカ
flesh,
ロリーを
whatever.
採集する。魂の熱量と言い換えてもいいわ。
Yeah.
要は人間の血を吸ってその遺伝情報を取り込むことで自身の肉体を固定してるってこと。
Uh-huh.
Ray
Okay, so-
working for dead apostles, and then just humans that are
Yeah,
prey.
so his group of people that he feeds off of, in turn, have to feed off humans in order to go back to the dead apostle and get eaten, essentially. Or to
Arc?
provide him blood. Yeah.
Arc. Are you telling me the dead apostles are a Ponzi scheme?
Yeah, it's very much a pyramid scheme.
使徒にとって吸血は
Technically, it
食事や
only
力の
needs
プール
these
であ
three
るのと同
stages,
時に
though.
存
Because
在のために必要不可欠な
the
行為な
humans
の
on the far end don't need to consume humans, they just die. So
Yeah,
the
but then if-
group in the middle just needs to find more victims. It doesn't need the victims to keep finding victims forever.
Well, maybe the group in the middle wants to live forever too, so now they need another group. So
Well, they don't
need
have... well, if one of them becomes dead apostle, that's a problem. Whoop.
drinks blood of them,
They...
drinks blood of them, and then they give. Them
Oh, he
blood.
shares his blood with them to give them power, and then they keep supplying genetic material to the master. All they have to do is keep preying on humans, and his thralls can also stay alive.
The explanation makes my head spin with both its complexity and length.
I didn't think it was that bad.
I'm not following this at all, but Arc carries right along.
で次は睨むだけで金縛りにするってやつね。
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, that's a
こ
thing.
れは魔眼の一種よ。
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not vampires, that's just mystic eyes.
right.
眼球は便利で強力な魔術回路だから魔眼を持つ吸血種は多いわ。
Yeah, of course.
Could we skip this bit? I know all about these, actually.
指向性の魔力放出機能がわかりやすいかな。目からそうね。ビームっていうの
like a
ああいうのを
laser
出すイメージ
beam.
Eye beam!
Like Karna, yeah.
Like Piccolo.
A true hero kills with his eyes.
Yeah, right?
That's his extra attack, I think.
Yeah.
Whoop.
出るのかビーム
Oh, are you telling me vampires shoot lasers from their eyes?
Man,
oh my
that
god.
that got him excited.
Yeah, he's like, holy shit, I want to meet one. Ark said something so outrageous I can't help but jump up from my seat.
うん出ないと思う。
Well,
Not
no.
unless they have a laser beam based mystic eye.
I bet
い
Alice
くら
can
なん
figure
で
out how
も
to shoot
そ
a
んな意
laser
味不明
beam.
な吸血鬼はいないと思う。 あくまでイメージの話ね。
Oh.
I'm relieved. And also a little disappointed.
Yeah, at least he's honest.
Oh, man. Are you telling me you can't shoot laser beams out of your eyes? No. I mean, yes. Yes, I'm telling you that I can't.
I bet you could pull off the Dio method.
ていうか、マガンってなんだよ。
Right. Did that...
He doesn't even understand his power yet, so I think he needs this.
Aoko!
Oh yeah, she didn't tell him shit.
Aoko, we need to have a chat!
Just wear these glasses and don't ask questions. Bye!
Damn it, Aoko! I love you!
Responsibility is not her forte,
Never
though.
has been.
特別な目のこと。魔術回路を使用してシングルアクションの魔術を放出する異能。まあ技術みたいなものね。
Does that technically mean, to some extent, that anyone that has Mystic Eyes is capable of Magecraft? Because they technically have a magic circuit. Like, if the Mystic Eyes are powered by a magic circuit...
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Then surely they should be capable of doing Magecraft.
If they're taught, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go.
ほら、人間には剣術と
Rainbow
かあるで
Jewel
しょ。
Golden and then Ruby
あれと同
Sapphire,
じ。
kinda. Oh, damn. Mystic Eyes of Misfortune. That would suck. Also, how are Compulsion and Gios different?
So... It might be something along the lines of, like, one being mandatory and the other being resistible. Because, like, that was so, like, Code Geass, right?
Well,
like,
yeah.
If the command went against your moral fiber or whatever,
It
you
was
could
possible
fight
to break.
against it, right? So binding is Medusa.
Well, Petrification. I think Ilya has Binding, which is just, like, you can't move, but you're not going to die from turning to stone. Petrification was way harder to fight.
Illusion.
That's just a Kotsky. Or, sorry.
That's just a Mangekyo Sharingan.
Yeah, Mangekyo Sharingan,
like,
yeah.
Fucking... Well, the Mangekyo Sharingan is also the Flame Mystic Eye.
Oh, yeah.
You got Amaterasu.
Amaterasu, yeah. So that's kind of bullshit.
So they
Okay,
just get like multiple Mystic Eyes because they're cheaters.
Oh, so actually, hang on. I think Lelouch is more compulsion. Like, you have to do this. Like, you're compelled to do what I tell you right now. But, like, the Gios on Kuhulin in the story is, like, a restriction. Like, if you ever do this, you'll get punished or something.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like, you can't eat dog meat ever or something like that.
Right.
You can't refuse any food to you given by a woman, you know.
Alice... Well, what were Alice's? Do we know? Like, specifically? She had binding, didn't she?
I think she might have. That's really common. Ilya had the same ones.
And Toko is...
She had that infinite mirror illusion thing that, like, basically just Itachi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just bullshit.
Illusion. You don't have depth perception on there, I can't know.
Well, these are common varieties, so there's other types.
So, both of the skis are rainbow, right?
I believe so, yeah. Them and Medusa.
いろいろな種類があるけど、使徒であれば誰でも使える技法みたいなものよ。もっとも、鍛えたところで威力は術者の個体差、才能に左右されるけどね。
Okay, so not only can somebody make themselves a dead apostle by way of magecraft, if they do, they spontaneously also acquire Mystic Eyes.
You can make Mystic Eyes. It's like enchanting your eyes with a single target, with a preloaded spell. It's just really fucking difficult.
But
you can artificially create them. It's like a super high level ability, though. Kind of like how some people could be born, or like how Shiro has a reality marble, but he doesn't know how to make one.
Does that mean then that, technically speaking, you can just create infinity mages? they'd be shit mages, but like if you just went around making mystic eyes in everyone, thereby giving them a magic circuit and the ability to use magecraft,
Well,
now everyone can use magecraft.
if taught, by default, I mean, you'd have to physically modify everyone. You'd have to teach them how to do it. You'd have to teach them how to move energy in the circuit and hope it doesn't kill them. Like, I mean, it'd be a fucking process, but, you know, it's theoretically possible. But most of them would die trying, of course.
これが基本にして最も強力というか、
Yep.
吸血鬼というやり方において魅惑以外の魔眼はあんまり意味がないというか。
What do you mean other ones wouldn't be useful? Like, surely them being able to, like, I don't know, bind an executor coming after them would be useful.
Well, yeah, but I think they mean that just in general, creating thralls with your, you know, binding or compelling people with your eyes is just the most useful thing for them.
Yeah, but they're saying enchantment is the one that most of the vampires have, not compulsion.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing.
魅惑の魔眼は
Yeah.
見た相手を魅惑するんじゃ
Charming
なくて
people, yeah.
吸血鬼の目を見てしまった相手を魅惑
Right,
する
meet
の
their gaze and you'll kind of just...
強力な
go along
吸
with
血
whatever
鬼は
they want.
魔眼で相手の脳に意志を叩きつけてその思考を完全に掌握するんだ
Ah,
けど、
okay.
まあそこまでの魔眼を保持する人
Well,
は
luckily that's rare.
So we're fighting that, are we?
Yeah, probably.
Is what
if
you're saying.
If that's the rare one, that's probably what we're stuck with.
Huh. Well, that sounds like hypnosis or brainwashing.
Sounds like Dracula.
You could go up to someone and tell them to forget everything they saw.
Yeah, covering your tracks, that'd be good.
Don't tell anyone about Shinjuku.
Yeah.
With a power like that, you could cover up any murder, even if there were witnesses at the scene. Yeah, it's very easy. You just look at them and tell them, die.
Yeah.
Lelouch v. Britannia commands you. Die.
I mean, on the downside, it's a big pile of bodies are going to draw some attention, but on the upside, no witnesses.
No, they just heavens gated themselves. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And it's pretty much episode 1.
要は目を見たらまずいってこと。
In
Yeah.
that case, I will begin staring directly at your boobs at all times and never looking you in the face. Wait, that's not what I was... Nope, too late.
I've made my choice.
Your eyes are down there now.
よくできました。だから吸血鬼と向かい合った時は顔じゃなくて全体を俯瞰する
I'm
のが
glad you
基本よ。
told him about that before you went to fight the vampire.
Alright,
Because I
so...
feel like you were about to go fight without all this vampire knowledge.
Alright, so... We need to look deeply into the first vampire we meet's eyes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Just really try to understand them as a person.
That has to be an option to look at their eyes.
相手と目線を合わせるなんて自殺行為だからね。
Thank
Okay,
you.
yes,
Thank you for the
Making a
information.
note. That has to be a dead end now.